Welcome, baseball fans, to tonight's early start. Our varsity contest is a non-conference matchup tonight. Visiting Eagle Grove Eagles venture into Cubs Stadium to take on the hometown Nevada Cubs. Lineups tonight for the visiting Eagles. Starting off will be freshman center fielder number 5, Cy Willard. Batting second, playing shortstop, number 11, senior Caden Schultz. Batting third and doing the catching tonight will be junior number 21, Jake Jeske. Cleanup duties tonight go to the left fielder, number 1, Matt Morgan. Batting fifth, doing the designated hitting duties will be number 22, senior Trenton Sorensen. He'll be batting for the junior first baseman, Drake Canavan. Batting sixth will be second baseman, senior number 14, Jordan Morris. Batting seventh will be third baseman, sophomore Jackson Morris. Batting eighth on the mound tonight will be junior number 25, Nolan Kraus. And batting ninth will be the right fielder, sophomore number 12, Levi Langfit.
And in the field for the Cubs, on the mound we'll have senior Colin Grote, freshman Cole Beving making his first varsity start behind the plate.
Off the top of the first inning for the Eagles. Center fielder,
Sam
number
Hansen
5,
over
Cy
at
Willard.
first, Drake Hinson at second, Carter Beving at short, Easton Gray at third, and then in the outfield the Cubs will have Griffin Tamburo, Jackson Burlage, and Anthony Eaton.
Off-speed pitch, Colin Grote's ahead 2, no balls, 2 strikes on the leadoff batter Willard. Breaking pitch upstairs for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Eagle Grove comes into tonight's play with a record of 7-5. Outside in the dirt, evens count 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swung on, roped into left field for the game's first hit. Tamburo over to cut it off, gets it in. Willard reaches with a leadoff single, first base run of the night.
Shortstop, number 11, Caden Schultz.
Brings up the shortstop, senior Caden Schultz. He squares the bunt, pops straight up. Beving's got a beat on it, makes the catch. Nice play by the freshman. For the first out of the inning. Foul pop up, brings to the plate the catcher.
Number 21, Jake Jeske.
Number 21, junior Jake Jeske. Jeske's got a .484 average coming into tonight's game. First pitch is outside, ball 1.
Big thing for both teams tonight will be taking care of the ball in the field. It is a little wet outside. Didn't rain too hard here in Nevada, but rain might continue throughout the night, so taking care of the ball, things could get out of hand if not. So
Grote throws over to first. Willard is back in time. Swing on and a miss. Evens count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Swung on, chopper to third. Fielded, but in foul play. So Willard will retreat back to first. Count moves to 1 ball and 2 strikes. From the stretch. Pitch, breaking pitch, drops in there beautifully. Nice pitch by Colin Grote. Records his first strikeout of the game. Second out of the inning. Gets Jeske looking. Brings up the cleanup hitter. That'll be the left fielder, junior Mac
Number
Morgan.
1, Mac Morgan.
He goes. Foul pitch. So Willard go back to first. Willard is a perfect 10 for 10 this year on the base pass on stolen base. Grote sets, throws. It's the outside corner, strike 2. Colin again ahead in the count. No balls, 2 strikes. Morgan's got a 359 average so far this year. Slide step pitch. Outside, ball 1. That one swung on. Popped up, Beving behind second. Brings it in. So leadoff single by Willard. But Eagle Grove can't do anything with it. No runs, 1 hit, no Cub errors, 1 runner left. Half inning in the books. Go to the home half of the first with no score. Due up for the Cubs will be Anthony Eaton, Jackson Burlage, Carter Beving. Leading things off for the Cubs here in the bottom of the first will be the right fielder tonight. That is sophomore Anthony Eaton. First pitch in the dirt, ball 1. Second pitch misses low, ball 2. Eaton hitting a robust .565 this year. That one's in there, strike 1. 2 balls and a strike to the Cub leadoff hitter. That one's chopped towards third, but it's going to drift foul. Even the count at 2 apiece. Breaking pitch. He gets a piece of it. Nice job of hitting there by the sophomore. That one's hit towards the gap and right, just past the center fielder or second baseman Jordan Morris into right field. So Anthony Eaton gets a leadoff single. Brings to the plate the center fielder,
Jackson Burlage.
sophomore Jackson Burlage. Burlage comes in tonight hitting .261. Modest lead at first for Eaton. Now Ross delivers outside, ball 1. One ball, no strikes. No score, bottom of the first, just underway. In the dirt, ball 2. 2-0. Nobody out. Cubs have their leadoff batter. That's Anthony Eaton on first. He reached on a single. Off-speed pitch. Burley swings over top of that for strike 1. Two balls and a strike. That one's outside. There goes Eaton from first. Throw down is behind the runner, and Eaton's head first slide just beats the throw. Maybe for a second. Swipe tag by Schultz might get him on the back heels, but Eaton gets in safely for the stolen base.
That was a good toss there by Jeske. Pitch was outside there on Burlage, had to recover, take a step to his left, and then made a really good throw, just wasn't in time.
Pitch is upstairs for ball 4. So Burlage reaches on a walk, brings to the plate the number 3 hitter tonight. That will be senior shortstop Carter Beving.
Shortstop, number 2, Carter Beving.
Beving was on a tear of late. 462 average coming in. First pitch swinging. It's going to stay fair. It's going to be trouble. It does. Just inside the line. It's going to get into the corner. Eaton's being waved around. Burlage is being waved around. Schultz cuts off the throw. No throw to the plate. 2-run double by senior Carter Beving. Gets the 2 RBI. Opens the scoring for Nevada. They take the 2-0 lead.
Drake Hinson.
Beving's on second. Brings up the cleanup hitter tonight. That's going to be freshman second baseman Drake Hinson. Pitch upstairs to ball 1. Those are RBI 6 and 7 for Beving on the year. Puts him in the team, tied for the team lead with Anthony Eaton. Check swing. They got Carter Beving hung up in the middle of the base path. Oh, third baseman drops the ball, but Carter can't advance. Crazy sequence there. Beving tried to sneak a stolen third base, but Jeske throws down. Get Carter in despite Jackson Morris dropping the ball. There's a soft grounder to the shortstop Schultz. Hinson on his wheels. Strong throw by Schultz. Gets Hinson by a half step. 6-3 ground out is the second out of the inning. Brings to the plate the number 5 hitter, first baseman Sam Hansen.
First baseman, number 8, Sam Hansen.
First pitch outside, ball 1. Cubs have an early 2-0 lead, bottom of the first. Here at Soggy Cub Field, swing and a miss. Evens count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Hansen gets a piece of it for strike 2. Breaking pitch. Oh, tough one to hold off there, but he does. Good eye. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2 pitch. Another one. That one's in there. Nothing Sam could do with that one. That was a beautiful breaking pitch by Kraus. Strikeouts, 3rd out of the inning. If the Cubs do some damage, they get 2 runs on 2 hits. No Eagle errors and no runners left. Heading to the top of the 2nd, Cubs have a 2-0 lead. Due up for the Eagles. And their part of the 2nd will be the 5, 6, 7 hitters, Sorensen, Jordan Morris, and Jackson Morris. Leading off the 2nd inning for Eagle Grove will be the designated hitter, number 22 senior Trenton Sorensen. He swings at the first offering from Grove. Can't catch up for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Off the handles and drifting towards the concession stand and foul. Grote's quickly ahead. 2 strikes. Sorensen 269. That's awfully popped up. Cole Beving's got a play on it. He makes the catch. Beving with his 2nd put out of the game. It's the 1st out of the inning. Brings up the 2nd baseman, that'll be senior Jordan Morris.
2nd baseman, number 14, Jordan Morris.
Pitcher Colin Grote doing a good job of attacking batters early through the 1st inning and first batter of the 2nd.
Clutch out.
As I say it, hits the batter. I think I just jinxed him, but we'll see what Grote can continue to do throughout this game. He's been pitching like he has. Cubs will be in for a good one.
3rd baseman, number 13, Jackson Morris.
So Jordan Morris goes down to 1st on the hit by pitch, brings up 3rd baseman, freshman Jackson Morris. Off-speed pitch, chopped foul. For strike 1. Jordan Morris on 1st. Not much of a threat to steal, but he does have 3 on the year. That one gets past Beving, so the wild pitch is going to move Morris to 2nd and into scoring position. One pitch on the way, outside, ball 2. Two balls, 1 strike. 1 out. Top of the 2nd. Cubs with a 2-0 lead. Eagles do have a runner on 2nd. Nice block by Beving, by Cole Beving. Cole Beving behind the plate. Carter Beving at short. Grote sets. Pitch. Jackson Morris fouls that one off his ankle. Which will take the count full. A little tender there. So 3-2 pitch on the way from Grote. He turns throw, but Jordan Morris dives back safely. No throw. Three-two count here, 1 out. Jackson Morris at the plate, Colin Grote on the mound. Swung on. Looked like an off-speed pitch there from Colin. Either way, it's his second strikeout of the game and the second out of the inning. And it'll bring to the plate the pitcher, junior, Nolan Krause.
Pitcher, number 25, Nolan Krause.
Pitches in there for strike one. 2 outs, top of the second. Cubs have a 2-0 lead. Eagles do have a runner in scoring position. Chopper towards Gray at third. One big hop. He throws high, brings Hansen off the bag. But nice job by Sam. He reels it in and applies the tag. So Sam Hansen saves a possible error and maybe a run, but nice play coming off first. 5-3 put out, third out of the inning. No runs, no hits, no Cub errors. 1 runner left. Heading to the bottom of the second, Cubs lead 2-0. They'll send to the plate the 6, 7, 8 hitters, Grote, Gray, and Tamburo. Leading off, bottom of the second for the Cubs.
Second for the Cubs. Pitcher, number 9, Colin Grote.
So pitcher number 9, Colin Grote, swings at the first pitch and slices it foul down to the bullpen. Strike one. Watch out. Breaking pitch doesn't break. Evens count at 1 apiece. 1 ball, 1 strike. The Cub pitcher, low and in the dirt. 2 balls and a strike. Both pitchers working quick tonight. Get the ball and go nice off-speed pitch. Colin way ahead of that one. Evens count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Leadoff batter here in the bottom of the second for Nevada. High fastball. Grote can't catch up. For the first out of the inning, that's Krause's second strikeout of the game. Brings to the plate the third baseman.
Number 6, Easton Gray.
Sophomore, number 6, Easton Gray. Inside ball 1. That one swung on a pop-up. Canavan's got a beat on it and makes the catch in foul territory. So Gray fouls out to the first baseman, Canavan. second out of the inning brings to the plate the left fielder, senior
Left
Griffin
fielder,
Tamburo.
number 3, Griffin Tamburo.
First pitch is a ball 1. Oh, 1 pitch. Evens count. 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 outs. Bottom of the second. Cubs have a 2-0 lead. Swung on, poked up the middle. Morris isn't going to get to it. Tamburo's on with a 2-out single. Brings up the catcher,
Catcher,
Number 10.
number 10, Cole Beving.
Cole Beving. Swings at the first pitch and hits that foul past Coach Glenn in the Cub bullpen for strike 1.
I believe this is Cole Beving's first varsity at bat here. Does have a runner at first base, see what he can do with it. Eagles do have 2 outs. Trying to strike some life into this Cub offense. Trying to repeat a good first inning they had.
Chop towards third. Morris up with it, throws. Gets Beving by a step. So the Cubs do get 1 hit, but strand him at first. There were no Eagle errors, no runs scored. 2 in the books. Our score is hometown Nevada Cubs 2, visiting Eagle Grove Eagles 0. 2 up for the Eagles in the top of the third will be the 9, 1, and 2 hitters, Langfit, Willard, and Schultz. Starting off things in the top of the third for the Eagle Grove Eagles will be the right fielder, number 12, sophomore Levi Langfit. He swings at the first pitch and fouls it back to the screen for strike 1. Upstairs, evens count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swung on, chop foul. Nice play by the coach at third. One ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out here. First batter, top of the third. Oh. Pretty breaking pitch, but just started too low. Ends up in the dirt. Langfit doesn't chase it. Evens count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swung on, miss. Third strikeout of the game for Colin. First out of the inning. Brings us back up to the top of the order, and center fielder Cy Willard.
Center fielder, number 5, Cy Willard.
Willard singled to left in his first at bat. Misses at the first pitch, strike one. Shorten in the dirt, evens count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Cubs are coming off a 15-5 victory over Greene County last night. There's a ball hit towards the hole in short. Carter Beving backhands it, up and throws, but not in time. Tough play by Carter. The grass, wet grass, kind of ate that ball up. Didn't get to him
Shortstop,
quick enough.
number 11, Caden Schultz.
So Willard reaches for the second time tonight. Brings up the shortstop, senior Caden Schultz. He tried to bunt his first at bat, popped it back straight up to Beving for an out. He's 0 for 1 tonight. First pitch is low for ball 1. Willard's a threat to run on second. Swung on, popped up, straight up in the infield. Carter Beving takes 2 steps to his left, hauls it in for out number 2. Fly out to short, brings up the number 3 hitter. That'll be junior catcher.
Number 21, Jake Jeske.
Number 21, Jake Jeske. Jeske struck out on a looking in his first at bat. Big breaking pitch on that 3rd strike by Congrove. Outside and ball 1. Two outs, top of the 3rd. There goes the runner from first. Throw is high and up the baseline. No chance to get Willard. He gets the stolen base. So the Eagles have a runner in scoring position with 2 outs. The pitch was inside and called ball 2. That one's in there for strike 1. 2 balls and a strike. Jeske has a team high 17 RBIs for the Eagles. Looking to add another. One in the dirt. 3 balls and a strike. First base is open. Broke can try to get him swinging. Jeske lays off the high fastball. Draws the base on balls. So with runners on first and second and 2 outs, cleanup hitter Mac Morgan.
Left fielder, number 1, Mac Morgan.
Steps to the plate. Swung on, chop towards 3rd, but foul.
Eagles first time through the order. They've been pretty early on Grote. Not necessarily a bad thing, but the second and 3rd time through, you're going to want to sit on a few more of them because they've been hit it to the left side of the field. That one sent foul towards the first base side. 0-2 now here for Morgan.
Curveball, weak pop-up. Hinson's got a beat on it, and he'll make the catch. So the Eagles threaten, but can't get anyone across. No runs. No hits. There was a Cub error and 2 runners left. Heading to the home half of the third, the Cubs will send up the top of the order. That'll be Eaton, Burlage, and Carter Beving. Starting things off for Nevada in the bottom of the third will be the leadoff hitter, right fielder Anthony Eaton. First pitch, and he hits that down the line into the corner. He's on big turn on his way to second, and he's going to have a stand-up double. Second hit of the night for the leadoff hitter Eaton. That'll bring up the center fielder, number 23, Jackson Burlage.
Center fielder for the Cubs, number 23, Jackson Burlage.
Burlage walked in his first at bat, came around to score on the double by Carter Beving. So Cubs have their leadoff runner on thanks to a double to left by Anthony Eaton. They have a 2-0 lead. First pitch to Burlage is high and outside, ball one.
Burlage is a lefty. If he could attack this ball early, try to send it down a right field line, could be extra bases and score Eaton here.
That one's in there for strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike to the Cubs center fielder. Swung on, chopper to first. Canavan was playing on the grass. Makes the snag, but only play is to first. So Burlage does his job, advances Eaton to third.
Shortstop, number 2, Carter Beving.
So with 1 out, stepping into the box will be the number 3 hitter. That's senior shortstop Carter Beving. Beving drove in the 2 Cub runs with a double in the first. First pitch high and outside for ball one. Anthony Eaton on third for the Cubs, looking to extend their lead. Pitch goes in the dirt, ball two. Eagle Grove comes in tonight at 7-5 overall, but they've only won 1 of their last 5 games. Beving slices one to right. Langfit was playing shallow but can't grab it. It falls behind him, so Eaton will score easily, and Beving's in with his second double of the game. So Carter Beving's got a double to left, double to right, 3 RBIs. And the Cubs
Second
now
baseman,
hold
number
a
7, Drake Hinson.
3-0 lead. Brings to the plate the cleanup hitter tonight. Playing second base, that's freshman Drake Hinson. Hinson grounded out to short in his first at bat. Just 1 out here in the top of the third. Hinson, first pitch swinging, pops up to shallow center. Center fielder Willard slips, but Schultz manages to backtrack far enough into center field to make the catch.
First baseman, number 8, Sam Henson.
So the fly out to shallow center by Hinson is the second out of the inning. Brings up the number 5 hitter tonight. That'll be first baseman Sam Hansen. Upstairs, ball 1. Hansen struck out in his first at bat. 2 outs now in the bottom of the third. Cubs lead 3-0. They do have a runner in scoring position. That's Carter Beving standing on second. Hansen swings over top of that pitch for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Off-speed pitch look there. Fooled Sam. Runs the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Outside corner for strike 3. Third strikeout of the game for Kraus. Ends the inning, but the Cubs managed to tack on 1 run. Thanks to 2 doubles in the inning, there were no Eagle errors and 1 runner left. 3 in the books. Our score is Nevada 3, Eagle Grove 0. Due up for the Eagles in the top of the 4th will be 5, 6, and 7 hitters Sorensen, Jordan Morris, and Jackson Morris. Leading off, top of the 4th inning for Eagle Grove will be the DH tonight. That's Trenton Sorensen. Swings the first pitch and fouls it straight back out of play for strike 1. Sorensen flew out to Cole Beving, catcher. That one's ripped to the left. Beving, Carter Beving! A little hop and a catch. So the line out to short. First out of the inning. Brings to the plate the second baseman, that's senior Jordan Morris.
Second baseman, number 14, Jordan Morris.
Fastball. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Grope quickly ahead here. No balls, 2 strikes. 1 out. Top of the 4th. Cubs lead 3-0. Breaking pitch drops in there, catches the inside corner for strike 3. 4th strikeout of the game for Colin. He's got 1 in each inning. Second out
Third
of the
baseman,
inning.
number 13, Jackson Morris.
Brings up the third baseman, sophomore Jackson Morris. Off the handles, foul down third base line. Jackson Morris, he struck out in his first at bat. Another inside pitch. Morris can't catch up to it. So Colin Grote again is ahead of the hitter. No balls, 2 strikes. At least the 5th time tonight. Watch out. Breaking pitch slipped out of his hand a little early. Stayed upstairs. Ball 1. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. In the dirt, nice block by Cole. Evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
If I'm Grote here, I'm trying to put a fastball, try to hit the outside corner. Kid appears to be stepping out, is early on it, so if you can
There it is.
pump the fastball, get the strikeout. The strikeout number 5 for senior Colin Grote.
10 pitch inning for Grote. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left. Moving to the bottom of the 4th, Cubs have a 3-0 lead. They'll send to the plate Grote, Gray, and Tamburo. Starting things off for the Cubs here at the Watch Out is the pitcher, number 9, Colin Grote. That one's inside for ball 1. Colin's 0 for 1 tonight. He struck out in his first at bat. Upstairs for ball 2. First batter here in the bottom of the 4th. Cubs have a 3-0 lead. Swung on, chop foul. Down to the Cub bullpen. 2 balls and a strike. Pitcher facing pitcher here. Low. Colin should get something to hit here. 3 balls, 1 strike. Takes a swing. Can't catch up to it. Runs the count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Outside and low. Grote draws a leadoff walk. Brings up the third baseman, sophomore Easton Gray.
One thing the Cubs are doing well tonight.
Third
They're
baseman, number 6, Easton Gray.
drawing out these at bats so far. Getting the pitcher's pitch count up is always a positive. See what they have in the bullpen later. With that being said, Gray drives the ball towards left field. Get under it for the out. Grote trotting back towards first base.
So the fly out to left, first out of the inning for the Cubs, brings to the plate the left fielder. That's
Left fielder,
senior Griffin
number 3,
Tamburo.
Griffin Tamburo.
Tamburo signaled to center his first at bat. He's got a hit tonight. There goes Grote from first. Throw down by Jeske. It's high and off the mark. So Grote moves into scoring position with the stolen base. And Tamburro's ahead in the count. 1 ball, no strikes. Swung on, popped up. That's going to drift out of play. Into the stands. Evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. 3-0 our score here, bottom of the 4th. Cubs up. Looking to add more. And runner on second. Pitches upstairs. Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Bottom of the 4th. Tamburro at the plate for the Cubs. Good eye by Griffin. 3 balls now. 3 balls and 1 strike. Griffin should get a pitch to hit here, just like Grote. Doesn't find the mark. Second walk of the inning issued by Kraus. Puts runners at first and second. Brings to the plate the number 9 hitter in tonight's order. That's catcher freshman Cole Beving. Jeske calls timeout. Goes out, settles down his pitcher.
Catcher, number 10, Cole Beving.
Cole Beving, I have a big opportunity here as a freshman. Runners on first and second, hit in the 9 hole. See if he can try to get a hit and advance these runners here.
He squares the bunt. Oh, they're going to call him first.
Good call there by Coach Glenn. Squares the bunt. Eagles didn't communicate well. Grote stood up easily going into third. So now even bigger opportunity here for Beving. 2 runners in scoring position, 1 out. See if he can get a base knock and drive him in.
Set position, Kraus delivers. Breaking pitch. Stays high. Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Just 1 out here. Cubs looking to add to their lead. In the dirt, nice stop by Jeske. Keep Grote on third. 3-0 count here to the freshman backstop. See if he gets the green light. He does. Pops it up. Jeske might have a play. He camps underneath it. Swinging 3-0. Beving pops out to the catcher. Second out of the inning. Brings up the leadoff hitter tonight. That'll be right fielder, number 5, Anthony Eaton. Eagles head coach Jordan Miller calls time and brings his infield in, talking to his guys. Looks like Kraus will stay on the mound.
Now batting right fielder, number 5, Anthony Eaton.
So Anthony Eaton has a single and a double. Another hit here would break the game open. Swings first pitch and pokes that, but it's going foul. Over to the batting cages for strike 1.
That ball was drove well. 2 outs here, runners in scoring position. Eaton's going to try to drive one. He's hot now. Hitting over 500 on the year, see what he can do.
That pitch had a lot of break into it. Unfortunately, it started outside and stayed outside. So 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs. Nice stop by Jeske behind the plate. Keeps Grote at third. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Cubs got runners at second and third, looking to add to their 3-0 lead. 2-1 pitch is outside, so Eaton is going to look at a 3-1 pitch coming his way. Got action going in the Eagle Grove bullpen. 3-1 pitch. Kraus sets, delivers. That's high. So Anthony Eaton on for the 3rd time tonight with a walk. Loads the bases for the sophomore center fielder Jackson Burlage.
Center fielder, number 23, Jackson Burlage.
Burlage has walked and scored. Grounded out to first tonight. Eagle Grove brings the first and third baseman in on the grass on the corners, but they stay back up the middle. First pitch, ball 1. Second pitch, in there, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Bottom of the 4th, Cubs lead 3-0. Inside. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Again, Kraus goes 3-1 on a Cub batter. Inside corner. Count now is full. So now anything into the gap is going to easily score Eaton from first, as he'll be running with a 3-2 pitch. 2 outs. Payoff pitch on the way. Swung on. Popped. Foul. Out of play. Runners will retreat back to their base. Once again, they will be off and running on the pitch. 3-2 pitch, 2 outs. Swung on, roped into right field, stays fair, heading towards the corner. Grote scores. Camburo scores. Eaton is being held up at third. Nice job by Langfit to get over there quickly. Wet grass stopped that ball from going any deeper into the corner, which kept Eaton from scoring from first. But Burlage is on second with a double to right, 2 RBIs. Opens up a 5-0 lead now for Nevada. Coach Miller's going to the mound. Looks like he's going to make the move. He's going to bring in number 20, that's junior Talon Carpenter. Back to live action. On the mound is Carpenter for Eagle Grove. At the plate for the Cubs will be shortstop senior Carter Beving. First pitch in there, strike one. Beving's got 2 doubles tonight, 3 RBIs. He's got a chance to get a couple more here. 2 outs. Bottom of the 4th. Now it hits outside corner, strike 2. Carpenter comes in throwing bullets. Just his second appearance on the year. 0-2 pitch. Outside, gets away from Jeske, so Eaton will score. Burlage will move up to third. Eaton scores on the wild pitch. Count goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bottom of the 4th. Cubs now have a 6-0 lead over Eagle Grove. Good swing there by Beving. Pitch was close enough, could have hit the outside corner. Instead, he pokes it foul to stay alive. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Right up the middle, base hit. Carter is 3 for 3 tonight with 4 RBI. He is having himself a game. Single to center will bring up the cleanup hitter.
Second baseman, number 7, Drake Hinson.
That is second baseman, number 7, Drake Hinson. Hinson's 0 for 2 tonight, looking for his first hit. Beving's got some speed on first. That one gets away from Jeske all the way to the backstop. Carter takes a big turn at second, but it's going to hang on. So Jeske runs it back into the field of play. So the wild pitch advances Carter to second. One ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Swung on. Straight down into the dirt, so that'll even the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 outs here. Cubs scored 4 with 2 out. See if they can get a 5th. Hinson skies that one in foul territory, and that's going to eke out a play. So he'll stay alive. Or takes it to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball, 2 strikes. There goes Beving from second. Pitches high, strike from Jeske, but not in time. Looks like Jeske might have, in his rush to get the throw off, the pitch might have hit him tip of the finger as he was reaching into his glove to throw. We got timeout for the injury here. Carter gets the second base. He's now at third. Pitch was high and outside, so that evens the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Looks like they might be pulling Jeske, maybe. And now Carter Beving comes limping off the base pass. I didn't see the end of the slide. I was watching Jeske and with his injury. They're going to switch catchers. So it looks like Eagle Grove's going to make the defensive change. Nolan Krause is going to come in and catch. pinch running for Carter Beving at third is number 11, Gavin Eglin.
It's Brendan McGaffin.
What?
It's Brendan McGaffin.
Oh, it is? Not
It's
11?
like McGaffin.
Oh, my bad. It looks like the pinch runner on third is number 18, Brendan McGaffin.
New catcher for the Eagles, number 25, Nolan Kraus.
So swing and a miss. Drop strike. With the base empty, Hinson tries to get to the bag, but Kraus throws down and gets him out. So that ends the innings for the Cubs, but they do some damage. They get 4 runs on 2 hits. No errors. 1 runner left. So our score after 4 complete is Nevada Cubs 7, Eagle Grove 0. Due up for the Eagles here in the top of the 5th will be 8, 9, and 1 hitters, Kraus, Langfit, and Willard. So changes here to start the 5th. So batting in Krause's spot will be number 20, the new pitcher Talon Carter. Playing second base now for the Cubs will be junior Calvin Franzen. And moving over to short will be Hinson. So Carter Beving come out of the game. Grote still on the mound. He now has a 2-2 count on Carpenter. Carpenter Jr. has now worked the count full, so 3 balls, 2 strikes. First batter here, top of the 5th for Eagle Grove. Three-two popped up. Franzen drifts back. Short center field. Makes the catch falling backwards. Grabs his hat. Nice acrobatic play by Calvin Franzen. Fly up to
Grabbed there by
second.
second baseman Calvin Franzen.
First out of the inning.
Played right fielder number 12, Levi Langford.
Brings up the number 9 hitter. That's right fielder number 12, Levi Langford. First pitch outside ball 1. Langford's 0 for 1 tonight. Struck out his first at bat. Inside, called strike. Evens count. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Top of the 5th. Cubs have 7-0 lead. Upstairs, ball 1. 2 balls and a strike. Swung on, chop, but foul. That foul evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Watch out.
In case you're still hungry, $2 sandwiches at the concession stand again. $2 sandwiches at the concession stand.
Count is now full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The number 9 hitter, Langford. Off the handles and foul. He'll get another chance. Three-two pitch. Misses high. So Langford's on with a walk. Takes us back to the top of the order, and center fielder number 5, Cy Willard.
It's one thing the Eagles
Center
are doing
fielder,
well
number
now.
5,
It's the
Cy
second
Willard.
time to the order. Extending these counts against Grow. First time to the order, he was kind of mowing them down. That one hit towards center field. Burlich unable to make the play. That one will fall in for a single. Now runners on first and second, 1 out.
So that's Willard's
Shortstop,
second hit of the
number
game.
11, Caden Schultz.
Third time he's reached base. So with 1 out, Eagles got something going here in the top of the 5th. First pitch swinging is the shortstop, Caden Schultz. That hit by Willard was just the first one since the first inning when he singled. That one low and outside. Evens count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Watch out. Off glove of Beving. Runners will advance. Now the Eagles have runners at second and third with 1 out. Hitters count here for Schultz, 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Upstairs. Quiet down in the Cub bullpen, but they still hold a pretty comfortable 7-0 lead. 3-1 pitch on the way from Grote. Outside. Not a bad walk. Base was open. Coming to the plate will be a pinch hitter. Number 23 is Trenton Robinson.
Another reminder about the $2 sandwiches at the concession stand. $2 sandwiches while they last.
Robinson stepping in, just an 8th grader. According to my stats,
Now
hasn't
batting
had
for
an
Eagles, number
official
23,
at bat yet
Trenton
this year.
Robinson.
Comes in a big spot. These Eagles are trailing 7-0, but the bases are loaded. That one's in there, strike 1. Cubs are playing normal depth, looking to turn 2, get out of the inning. Swung on chop, that's going to get through. Left field, 1 run in. Willard's being waved around. Throw from left field, Tamburo. Just a little high and behind the plate. Nice job by Cole Beving trying to stretch out and maybe get the out. But that was just a little too outside. So Robinson comes through, big time pinch hitter. Gets 2 RBI on the single to left. Schultz will move over to third.
Running at second for the Eagles, number 3, Landon Merla. Batting is the left fielder, number 1, Mac Morgan.
So Coach Miller will bring in a pinch runner for Robinson. That'll be number 3. That's freshman Landon Merla. Stepping in to hit will be the cleanup hitter tonight. That is left fielder number 1, Mac Morgan. Morgan's 0 for 2 tonight. 7-2 our score now. Swung on, hit right at Hinson, 1 hopper. He looks at home, but instead goes across to first, gets the out. So Schultz at third is running on contact. Hinson thought about the throw, but makes the smart play, gets the out. 6-3 put out, second out of the inning. Murlo will move to third.
22, Trenton Sorensen.
And bring up the DH. Sorensen, that one, first pitch swinging just inside the bag. Down to left, here's a play at second. The throw from Tamburo dies in the dirt. So 1 pitch. Sorensen doubles to left for his first hit of the game. Scores Mirla from third.
Second baseman, number 14, Jordan Morris.
Brings up the second baseman, number 4, senior Jordan Morris. He got hit by a pitch in the first inning and struck out in his last at bat. That one's in there, strike 1. Eagles have done some damage this inning. They've got 4 crossed. Tighten the Cub lead to 7-4. There's 2 outs here, top of the 5th. Swung on, slicing foul into the fence in front of the dugout. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the 5th. Nice pitch by Colin trying to get Jordan Morris fishing. He holds back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Grote sets. Swung on, off the plate, in front of the mound. 1 play for Grote. Can't make the play, gets by Hanson into the bullpen. Runner will score. Morris is wing wave to third. Throw from Franzen, not in time. Wheels have come off for the Cubs. Sorensen comes all the way around from first. Morris reaches infield single and goes all the way to third on the throwing error.
Third baseman, number 13, Jackson Morris.
So the Eagles will send their 9th batter to the plate in this inning. This will be third baseman, sophomore Jackson Morris. And that one's off Beving's glove. Eagles will get their 6th run of the inning. Cubs started this inning with a 7-0 lead. Have now seen it drop to 7-6.
Eagles have done a good job executing with 2 outs. Most of these runs have been scored. Then, if I'm Cole Beving right now, he is just a freshman making his first varsity appearance. I'd go out there. Grote's not throwing bad. They're hitting. I would get the infield in there, have a little talk. 6 an inning's a lot. Grote is 2-0 on the batter. Now bring it to 3-0.
Still no action in the Cub bullpen. Four-pitch walk. Cubs are struggling here. Here comes Coach Glenn. He's going to call timeout. Grote has thrown 30 pitches this inning. And they're going to make a move. So that'll do it for Colin Grote. Up until the 5th, he was throwing a great game. He had a one-hitter going with 5 strikeouts. Got the first out in the top of the 5th, and then the wheels came off. Walk, single, ground out, double, infield, single, and error.
He's going to play shortstop. Defensive changes for the Cubs. Now pitching number 7, Drake Hinson. Colin Grote moves to right, and coming in to play short is Anthony Eaton.
So the 10th batter, the Eagles have batted around this inning.
Batting the Eagles is number 20, pitcher Talon Carpenter.
Talon Carpenter started the inning with a pop out to the second baseman, Franzen. He's in the hole, no balls, 2 strikes. Drake Hinson now in the mound. Defensively, the Cubs will move Anthony Eaton in from right to play short. And Colin Grote will move out to right field. No balls, 2 strikes. There goes a runner. Swing on and a miss. So Hinson comes in, stops the bleeding for the Cubs, but the damage is done. Eagles score 6 runs that inning. They send 10 batters to the plate. 4 hits. 1 Cub error. 1 runner left. Moving to the home half of the 5th inning, the Cubs have a 1-run lead. They'll send to the plate the 5, 6, 7 hitters, Hanson, Grote, and Gray. Starting things off for Nevada here in the bottom of the 5th will be the first baseman. 5-hitter in the order, that is junior Sam Hanson. Swings at the first pitch, back to the screen for strike 1. Sam's 0 for 2 tonight. That one's hit right at the shortstop. Schultz, 1 bouncer. Throws across, pulls his foot! The throw pulls Canavan off the base. So Hanson reaches on the air. So the Cubs get the leadoff hitter on. They're going to bring in a pinch runner. That will be number 24.
That's number 24, Connor King.
Connor King.
Hanson had a good hit. Ground ball right at the shortstop.
Number 9, Colin Grote.
They had plenty of time. Shortstop made a little better throw. Hanson did get down to first pretty quickly, though. Bring in runner Connor King. See what Colin Grote can do here.
Grote squares a bunt, pulls back. There goes the runner. Hit and run play on. Almost works. Jordan Morris gets over to second. Connor King turns without stopping around second and gets to third. So I guess you could say the hit and run did work there for Grote. Second baseman Morris, Jordan Morris, going over to cover the bag on the steal attempt. Grote grounds it right at him. Morris's only play was to first. He throws over and gets the out.
Easton Gray.
But Connor King does not slow down, makes the turn, ends up at third. So with one out, Cubs got a runner at third. Stepping into the box will be third baseman Easton Gray. He looks at the first pitch for strike one. Gray's 0 for 2 tonight. He's popped up twice to the right fielder and to the first baseman. That one is popped towards right field. King will go back and tag. Langfitz makes the catch. Here's the throw. This is way up the line, so King will score easy. So Gray will get the sacrifice fly RBI. Cubs get a needed insurance run there. Extend their lead to 8-6.
Left fielder, number 3, Griffin Tamburo.
So with 2 outs, base is empty. Left fielder Griffin Tamburo steps in. Pitch is low and in the dirt for ball 1. Tamburo has been on base twice. He singled in his first at bat, walked, came around to score his last. That one's chopped towards Morris at second. Tough hop. Eats up the second baseman. He's got no chance. Tamburo reaches on the air. So errors will come back to haunt. Second one of the inning for the Eagles.
Catcher, number 10, Cole Beving.
Brings up the catcher. It's freshman Cole Beving. Cole's looking for his first hit of the night. There goes the runner from first. Tamburo's easily going to steal as the catcher had a hard time getting that out of his webbing. Is that Robinson catching? Yeah, I think it's Robinson catching now.
Jesse.
Pitch is high. 2 balls now. 2-0 count. 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th. Cubs have an 8-6 lead. And they got a runner on second. That's Tamburo. He's got some wheels, so anything in the outfield. Off the end of the bat, Beving, pitcher Carpenter throws to first and gets Beving by a step. Cole Beving hustling down the line, but Carpenter makes the play. 3rd out of the inning. Cubs do get a run, get 1 run. Get no hits. There are 2 Eagle errors and 1 runner left. After 5 complete, our score, Nevada 8, Eagles 6. Top of the 6th, Eagles will send up the 9, 1, and 2 hitters. That'll be Langfit, Willard, and Schultz. Starting out the 6th for the visiting Eagle Grove Eagles will be the number 9 hitter. That's right fielder Levi Langfit. He looks at the first pitch for strike 1. Levi struck out in his first at bat, walked, and came around to score last inning. Inside, that's ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Drake Hinson on the mound for the Cubs. Fastball. Blows it by him. For strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ooh, fouled off the umpire's mask. Umpires tonight are Brian Salzer
Devin Stokes.
and Devin Stokes. 1 ball, 2 strikes are count. First batter here. Breaking pitch. Langfit slices that foul. Stay alive for another pitch.
Field ump Devin Stokes. I'm pretty sure is Webster City's catcher last year. He was an all-conference guy up there. I'm pretty sure he's playing at Iowa Central right now. He was a good ball player for the Lynx.
Outside. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hinson on the mound. Pitches from the stretch. Swung on. Langfit gets a piece of it, stays alive. Sophomore right fielders battling here. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Watch out. Breaking pitch doesn't break. That runs the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Swung on. Hinson gets his second strikeout of the game. He's faced 2 batters, got 2 strikeouts. Moves us to the top of the order, and the center fielder, number 5, Cy Willard. Willard's been on all 3 times he's been up. 2 singles and a walk. Scored once. First pitch, swing, strike 1. Second pitch is high, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Breaking pitch up the middle, just over the glove of Franzen. Willard has got his 3rd single of the night. He's having a nice game. 1 out. Eagles have a runner on first, and due up is the shortstop, senior Caden Schultz. Schultz is 0 for 2, but did walk in his last appearance. Breaking pitch drops in there nicely for strike 1. Fastball 1 outside. Evens count at 1-1. Chopper towards third. Gray comes across. Gray had a chance to get him at second, but his momentum was going to first, so he tried to get the speedster Schultz. Can't do it. So Caden Schultz legs out an infield single. Moves Willard to second. So with 1 out, Eagles have something going here.
23, Trandon Robinson.
Brings to the plate the catcher. That's number 23, Trenton Robinson. Swung on and miss. Eaton's count at 1-1. Chops that one towards short. Oh, tough hop for Eaton. Hits the lip of the infield and bounces right up. Tough hop there. So Robinson gets his second hit of the game. Now all of a sudden, Eagles are threatening again. They got the bases loaded.
Landon Merla, the runner at first for the Eagles. Now batting is the left fielder, number 1, Mac Morgan.
So the courtesy runner, Landon Merla, comes in to run for Robinson at first. Stepping in is the number 4 hitter. That's the left fielder, Mac Morgan. Slices the first pitch foul for strike 1. 1 out. Eagles have the bases loaded. They trail by 2. 8-6 here at the top of the 6th. Nice pitch by Hinson. Comes back strong. Morgan's in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. Hinson could use a strikeout here. Fastball in the dirt. Nice block by Cole Beving. Keeps the runners at bay.
That's a big block by Beving. Keeps the bases loaded. 1 scores there, then you give up the force everywhere. So big block in a good spot there by freshman Beving. That ball's hit to Eaton at short, sent to second. That's the only one that they can get. Runner will score. Cubs do get their second out of the inning though.
So fielder's choice RBI by Morgan. Results in the second out of the game of the inning, but the run
That's the hitter,
scores.
number 22, Trenton Sorensen.
Brings up the number 5 hitter. That's DH Trenton Sorensen. He swings at the first pitch, pops it straight up. Gray calls for it, gets underneath it, makes the catch. So the Cubs get out of a jam, only give up 1. 1 run on 3 hits. No Cub errors. 2 runners left. So we got a tight one heading to the bottom of the 6th. Cubs lead 8-7. They'll send to the plate the top of the order. That will be Eaton, Burlage, and Franzen. Leading off, bottom of the 6th for the Cubbies will be the top of the order, and that is shortstop Anthony Eaton. Anthony's been on all 3 times he's been at the plate. A single, a double, and a walk. Scored 3 runs. That one is driven to left, way back, and is gone! Home run, Anthony Eaton. 3rd hit of the game. Much needed insurance run for the Cubs.
Solo home run from number 5, Anthony Eaton. Brings to the plate center fielder, number 23, Jackson Burlage.
The solo shot by Eaton is his first of the year. Brings to the plate the center fielder, that is Jackson Burlage. He squares the bunt, puts a nice one down, right at the pitcher. Carpenter, he overthrows first. That's going to the bullpen. Langfitz over to the fence. Burlage is going to hold up at second. So Burlage reaches on the air. Moves to second. Cubs got something going here. No outs. Bottom of the sixth.
Second baseman, number 27, Calvin Franson.
Brings up the second baseman. That's junior Calvin Franson. He came in for Carter Beving. First pitch, pop up to Schultz at short. He charges in, makes the snag for the first out of the inning. So Franzen pops out to short. Brings up the cleanup hitter. That will be pitcher Drake Hinson.
Pitcher, number 7, Drake Hinson.
Hinson's 0 for 3 tonight. He's looking for his first hit. There goes a runner from second, Burlage. Throw down is behind the bag, so Burlage takes third easy. Pitch was called a ball, so Hinson can help himself out here. See if he can get one out to the outfield. Eagles bring the infield in, trying to cut the runner off at home. Maintain just a 2-run deficit. Swung on. That's going to stay fair. Right over the bag at third, so Hinson's got extra bases. Burlage scores easily from third, and Hinson's in with a stand-up double. Drake gets his first hit of the night. RBI scores Burlage from third. And we're going to have a pinch hitter.
Courtesy runner for the Cubs, number 1, Clay Franson.
We'll have a courtesy runner.
Number 22, Colton Leslie.
Courtesy runner at second for the pitcher Hinson. That will be Clay Franson moving out there at second. And pinch hitting here for Sam Hansen will be number 22. That's senior Colton Leslie. Just one out still.
Here we go.
Leslie swings at the first pitch and he hits that into left field. Franzen will be held up at third. So Leslie takes the first pitch he sees and chops it into left field for a single.
Jaden Grimm. That's not Mason Merrill.
That's Jaden, yeah, I think.
Jaden.
So we'll get a pinch runner for Leslie at first. That's
Pinch runner at first for the Cubs is Jaden Grimm, number 16.
number 16, Jaden Grimm at first. It's just one out. Guessing Coach Glenn's got a play on here. Grote squares the bunt, pulls back. Nothing happening
Right
though.
fielder, number 9, Colin Grote.
Colin Grote steps in.
I'm gonna guess Grimm had the steal sign there. Glenn was looking at him a little funny. Grote showed the bunt. We'll see if he takes off here. He does. They send it down to second. He's in there safely. Franzen does not break towards home. Now we got runners on second and third here for Grote. Count is 2-0. Eagles do have that one out.
Grote pops one straight back and foul out of play. Just one out here, bottom of the sixth. Cubs have runners at second and third. Those are pinch runners Clay Franzen at third and Jaden Grimm at second. Colin Grote at the plate. Swing and a miss. So 2 balls, 2 strikes now to the senior right fielder. High and inside. So Grote works the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. First base is open, so Carpenter might... Oh, Grote calls timeout. Carpenter might try to see if he can get him swinging at something low and outside. Grote puts a bat on it. Canavan Ranges over. Franzen tags from third. The throw comes in time. So Grote flies out to Canavan in foul territory. The momentum of the first baseman was taking him out of throwing position. Franzen tagging from third, gets halfway down the base pass, and the ball was a strike from Canavan down to the catcher, Robinson. Franzen was dead to rights if he kept going. Hit the brakes, tried to retreat to third, but the throw from Robinson was on target. So the Eagles get out of a jam. But the Cubs add 2 on a home run and a double. So 3 hits. There was 1 error and 1 runner left. Moving to the top of the 7th. Eagles need 3 to keep playing. They trail 10-7. Due up will be the 6, 7, and 8 hitters, Jordan Morris, Jackson Morris, and
Leading off the top of the 7th.
Talon Carpenter.
Second baseman, number 14, Jordan Morris.
Second baseman Jordan Morris steps up. He had an infield single in his last at bat. First pitch hits the outside corner, strike 1. Morris swings and slices that into the netting for strike 2. Top of the 7th. First batter here, top of the 7th for Eagle Grove. They trail the Cubs 7-10. Off the handle. That's going to kick foul. Hinson hustling over there, thinking he could apply the tag, but had enough spin that it kicked foul before he could grab it and apply the tag. Now Hinson's stretching his calf a little bit. No balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out. Top of the 7th. Watch out. One ball, 2 strikes. That pitch outside, evens count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fastball, chopped towards Franzen at second. He scoops. Easy toss to Hanson at the first. 4-3 putouts. First out of the inning. Brings up the third baseman, number 13, Jackson Morris.
Third baseman, number 13, Jackson Morris.
Morris struck out twice and walked today. Hinson drops a nice curveball on the outside corner for strike 1. Fastball. Blows it by him, strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Top of the 7th. Cubs are ahead 10-7. Another fastball in there. That's Drake's 3rd strikeout of the game. 2nd out of the inning. And re-entering to hit will be Nolan Kraus.
Batter for the Eagles, number 25, Nolan Kraus.
Drake doing a good job of attacking early. Both last 2 batters, he's gotten ahead of the count. Getting ahead of the count really lets you bring out some of the pitches you want, put it in some spots that you like it, and he's been dealing so far since he's entered the game.
First two of Kraus are inside. 2 balls, no strikes. Fastball in there. Strike 1. Hinson throwing heat tonight. Fastball's worked well. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, top of the 7th. That fastball is in the dirt. Kraus will get something to hit here. 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Fastball. Upstairs, Kraus can't catch up to it. So Hinson battles back. He's got the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 3-2 pitch. Outside. Eagles have life. Kraus draws the 2-out walk. That'll bring up the number 9 hitter in the order tonight. That is right fielder Levi Langfit. We'll have a pinch runner going in for Kraus.
Runner at first for the Eagles, number 3, Landon Merla.
That will be number 3, Landon Mirla.
Now batting is the right fielder, number 12, Levi Langford.
Langfit has struck out twice, walked and scored. Breaking pitch comes back around for strike 1. No balls on strike here. 2 outs. Top of the 7th. That fastball's in there. Strike 2. Once again, Hinson ahead of the batter. Look for something low and away. Oh, 2 pitch.
There you go.
Inside, strike 3. And that'll do it tonight. Cubs hold on. They jump out early 7-0.
That's a Cub victory, 10-7.
Hang on, win
Over
10-7 in
Eagles.
this non-conference matchup.
Cubs will return to Heart of Iowa Conference play tomorrow evening. They'll head to Perry to take on the Blue Jays. First pitch of the JV contest set for 5:15. Varsity follow afterwards, of course. And Cubs return back here at Cub Field Friday. They'll host PCM. Another JV varsity doubleheader. First pitch on Friday set for 5:15. I'd like to thank everyone for coming out this evening. Having patience for the weather delay that we had. Big thanks to the crew to get the field ready for us for the varsity contest. Again, thanks to everyone for coming out tonight. Please have a safe trip home. Good night.
So with the victory, the Cubs move to 4-5 overall. Winning pitchers Colin Grote. Cubs had big offensive nights from Anthony Eaton with the solo home run. He had 3 hits. Carter Beving had 3 hits before he exited with an injury. Cubs will return to conference play. They travel to Perry tomorrow night and will be back home on Friday. Well, they will host PCM in Heart of Iowa Conference play. That'll do it for us here at Cubs Stadium. Hope you all have a good rest of your week. We'll see you back here Friday night. Cubs take on PCM.